Hey everybody, this video brings us out to Kissimmee, Florida. And the reason why we are in Kissimmee, Florida today is not to do Disney. I just realized I'm still wearing my only in Disney hat today. I'm wearing my Mickey hat today, but we are in the vicinity of Disney, not too far, maybe like a 10-minute drive down the road is Walt Disney World. So we are here in Kissimmee, Florida, not to do Disney, although we will look for Disney things while we're here. The reason why we are here today is to check out their Goodwill store. I have been here, I believe, once before, if I'm not mistaken, maybe like a year, 2 years ago. It's been a little while since I've last been into this store, so looking forward to checking it out, seeing what they have. Since it has been a while, I guarantee you they've got new stuff in since the last time I've been in here. So we're gonna check out the Kissimmee, Florida Goodwill and see what they have. Hopefully we'll find some good deals. So as per usual in most of the Goodwill stores in the area, right up front, there's a whole bunch of Disney stuff, though I don't necessarily see anything I'm looking for. There's a bunch of Disney DVDs and VHS, which is pretty awesome. They have some ears, but I don't think these are like legit ears, so gonna pass on those. Although these are legit. Do you know who that is, Shawn?
Ursula.
That's Ursula. That's cool. I wonder if Danielle has those. Although for $13, I'm thinking she's not gonna want these because I don't see her ever actually wearing those. So probably just gonna pass on those. They've got some 2024 ears there. I'm not seeing any Vinylmations though. Here's Epcot International Food and Wine Festival 2019 ears. Those are cool. What are they asking on these? There's no price on those. I don't know what they're asking on those. I'll have to check and see if Danielle needs those, but unfortunately, just a bunch of hats, ears, and some random movies. I don't see any Vinylmations. All right, so I sent Danielle a text. We'll see about the ears. I don't know where to start in this store. I mean, I started there because I saw the Disney, but I don't know where to go. There's a counter up here, a display case. I'm going to assume toys and movies and stuff are in the back somewhere. Again, I've only been here once before, so I'm not sure where to even start looking. So we decided to walk over to the display case, and right away, I'm finding some interesting DVDs. There's some anime here. Tokyo Majin, if I'm saying that right, not sure. There's Pumpkin Scissors. You gotta love the names of anime. And they also have the complete series of Peacemaker. I think this is a legit release. That's pretty cool. And no special price on this. So I wanna say maybe this is only like $2, $3. I might wanna pick that up. And this is also really cool. Magic Kingdom, Imagineering the Magic, brand new factory sealed, also with no special price. So I'm thinking like $2, $3. This I think is out of print. This used to only be sold, I believe, in the parks. I have a copy of this. I bought a copy back in the day when they were still selling this in the park. But yeah, this is only like $2. I'm definitely picking this up for the store. So gonna grab that for the store. Gonna grab this for me. If they are only like $2, $3, I'm definitely picking these up. They do have some video games up here, but I don't see anything I think we would want. So gonna end up passing on those. There's a Bob Ross Happy Little Trees lunchbox. Pretty cool. He's not buried too far away from here, but gonna pass on that. There's a cool Disney like serving tray. That's kind of cool, but I think we're gonna pass on the serving tray as well. We, I guess, collect plates now, but not serving trays. Gonna not start collecting those things. There's a Pixarpedia book back there, which is kind of neat. I'm really digging the mini, the Hawaii mini. That is really cool from the Disney Store Hawaii. That's kind of tempting, but I guess I don't need that. There's a couple more video games back there I guess we don't technically need, and I am going to pass on the rest of the anime. So, all right. What'd you say?
There's none I want.
None what?
Video games.
Oh, no video games you want? Oh, yeah. All right. So we're going to pass on all the rest of the stuff, but so far, I think we're picking up these movies, and again, maybe the ears. Still haven't heard back from Danielle yet. Wait a minute. I take that back. Danielle did get back to me, and she already has the ears, so we're going to pass on those. So we just found this cart here. There's nobody around. Nobody standing here. Nobody guarding this cart. Nobody shopping around this cart. And within them is this Battle Academy, this Pokemon Battle Academy card game thing. Now, you already have it,
Yeah,
but you're missing a pack of cards. And
the other pack, but then like.
oh yeah,
empty
the
that
packs were one pack was empty. This is still brand new, factory sealed for $15. So the dilemma is, I don't know if I should take this or not. Is this stuff they're putting out, or I don't know. Is this somebody's cart? Again, there's nobody over here, so I don't know what to do. But I kind of want to pick that up. All right, so we're taking it. We stood there for like a good 5 minutes. Nobody came back to the cart. So I don't know. If somebody yells at us, if somebody comes running after us and says, "Hey, that's ours," we'll say, "My bad, no problem." We'll give it back to them. But again, nobody came back to the cart to claim anything. I think it's stuff they were putting out. It was mostly Halloween stuff, so I think it was stuff they were trying to put out over into the Halloween section. So, all right, we'll we'll pick up the game. We'll see what happens. I think we're good though. Whoa, check these out. That's a ton of skulls. They've got these like tan, like terracotta looking ones, and then the white ones. These are cool. For $4 a piece. Should we just buy a whole bunch of skulls? Do you want a skull for your bedroom?
No, not really.
Then you can go, was it to be or not? Is that the right Shakespeare quote? I think so. I have no idea. Comments down below. Did I do the right quote? And what is that even from? I clearly I don't know my my Shakespeare. Anyway, cool skulls, but we're gonna pass on the skulls. You don't want a skull?
No.
You want oh, because
I already have one.
you went to fair enough. There's another skull here. Oh, this one's weird. It's like, feel it. It's like paper mache or something. Yeah, that is weird. You're gonna pass on the
inside.
paper mache. Oh, it is literally paper mache. That is funny. I was kind of just joking, saying that in the sense of like, oh, it's a substance that feels like paper mache, but no, that's newspaper. That is absolutely what that is. Somebody made this, and they did a darn good job. So as you may have noticed, we haven't even hit up the toy section or the movie section yet, because again, I don't really know where those sections are. I'm going to assume at this point they're on the other side of the store. We'll get there. You know what? Let's just look through the rest of the store now, and then we'll make our way over to the movies. I'm sure there's some other collector over there picking up all the good stuff now. No. I already found the good stuff. I am loving all the Halloween stuff. Look at this guy. He blows bubbles. That is cool. There's a bunch of ceramic pumpkins and a weird monster guy here, which is really, really cool. There's Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. How cool is that? Your favorite movie, right? No?
I haven't watched it, so no.
Look at the eeks back there. There's some more skulls. There's a lot of really cool Halloween stuff that's kind of tempting, but I guess we don't really need that. And I actually used to have one of these, but I sold it. This store is definitely heavy on the skulls. They've got so many of them. This gold one is really cool. They've got a weird, like beaded one. This one's got some weight to it. That's pretty cool. And they got this really awesome, I guess, like candle holder, like crystal skull. That is pretty cool as well. But I think we're gonna end up passing on the skulls. This though is sort of tempting. It's a ceramic like trick-or-treat pail, so it's not actually something you would go trick-or-treating with, but you put candy or something in there. That's cool. They're asking $15. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a terrible price, but yeah, as Shawn said,
We don't need it.
we don't need it. Speaking of things I don't need, but definitely something I kind of want, this is cool. This is a Minnie Mouse Walt Disney World back scratcher. Now, ready? Well, let's see. Ready? Does it work? Does it still work?
Yeah.
It still works. No batteries or anything. So this is pretty awesome. But why this is so cool is because I did not know they made a Minnie Mouse one. I have never seen this. I've seen the Mickey Mouse ones like hundreds of times. They're a dime a dozen. I come across those all the time. I don't think I've ever seen a Minnie Mouse one. That is cool for $7. That seems a little overpriced for this. So I am going to pass on this. I wouldn't need it anyway. Although I used to have the Mickey Mouse one hanging up in the library. If I still had things hanging from the ceiling, for $7 though, I may have had to pick this up. It's a shame Danielle and I got married this year and not in 2022, because look at this really awesome Mickey and Minnie Christmas ornament. I think we actually already have a a Mickey and Minnie getting married ornament for 2024, but this one's really, really neat. They're asking only $6 on it. That's pretty cool, but wrong date, so just gonna pass. I'm not even going to bother to send a picture of this to Danielle. This is a blow mold pumpkin, which she collects, but it's newer, it's not really vintage, and they're asking $13 on this. That's insane. This is like a $5 at most pumpkin. I can't believe they're actually asking $13 for this. So it's pretty cool. I would normally send her a picture and see if she wants it, but for $13, no, we're gonna have to pass. If it was vintage and from like the 80s or something like that, yeah, sure, but a newer pumpkin for 13? Yikes, Goodwill. Okay, we're getting warmer. We have found the toy section, though unfortunately I'm not really finding anything over here I want, maybe with the exception of these. They do have Guitar Hero guitars for the Wii. I do want to get one of these, but I'm thinking I'm gonna pass on these specifically because they're asking $25 a piece on these. Now, with that being said, I've actually never seen this guitar before, so maybe that's worth $25. Maybe it's more obscure, I don't know. You guys can leave your comments down below, but aren't these kind of common? They used to be. I know you used to be able to like throw a rock and hit a Guitar Hero guitar. I used to see these all the time. I used to have multiple ones of these personally, and then I sold them, but now I kind of want to get maybe like 2 of them again so Shawn and I can play together. But I'm just not spending $25 on these because I think they're still somewhat kind of common, right? Or maybe they're not. Maybe they're harder to find out. You guys can leave your comments down below, but I think I can find these for less than $25 probably at a flea market or a yard sale or something like that. So I'm gonna hold off, but eventually I would like to get some more of these guitars so I can play Guitar Hero once again. Such a fun game. I haven't played in years. And this is what I mean by Guitar Hero guitars are kind of common, right? Here's another one, again, for $25. So gonna end up passing on this one as well. And I think we're gonna end up passing on all the toys. We're going through everything, all the toys here, all the plush. We're not really finding anything. I don't see a single Vinylmation, unfortunately, so I think I'm out of luck there. And yeah, as far as toys are concerned, I think it's going to be a bit of a bust. Even though, again, I do think that toys are going to be a bust, I am still just perusing in hopes of maybe moving a bag and finding a Vinylmation, but that's not happening. However, I am finding yet another theater popcorn bucket. I don't know what's with Florida and theater popcorn buckets, but as I keep saying, I just keep finding these down here. This is pretty cool. This is one for the new Mad Max movie. That is awesome. I don't collect these. I don't need these. I'm gonna pass on this. Also, they never clean these things. You can still see all the popcorn like butter in the bottom of this. And why am I touching it? I don't know. My hand's all greasy and disgusting, and I need to go find a bathroom now. Well, there might not be any Vinylmations, but there is a really awesome Indiana Jones set. You could go as Indiana Jones for Halloween. It's got the, it's got the hat. It's got little like gold pieces. I think that's his whip. There's a sword back there, and that's it. And you get some gems. No jacket, no pants, no shirt. So you got to put all that stuff together yourself. I feel like it should at least come with a jacket. Like, okay, a pair of khaki pants and like a shirt, you could probably just get that anywhere. But like, where are you gonna get an Indiana Jones jacket? You're not. So I feel like this set is kind of incomplete. Without the jacket, you really don't have much of an Indiana Jones costume, do you? Still pretty cool. Indiana Jones roleplay set. What are they asking on this? It is, yikes, $23. All right, Kissimmee. You got some interesting prices. So if I'm getting this straight, the 2005, not vintage, but still really, really, really awesome Smokey Bear plush is only $6, but the very teeny tiny little Raja plush here is $8. Okay, granted it does have tags, but again, I don't really understand the pricing here at this Goodwill. Everything seems very highly priced, which don't get me wrong, when it comes to Florida and Goodwills, things usually are pretty highly priced, but it seems even more highly priced and incorrectly priced. Things that should be maybe a little bit more are less, and things that should be a little bit less are a little bit more. Again, I don't really understand the pricing at this store. We finally found the movies. They are in the very, very, very back corner of the store, the last place we looked. Looks like they actually have a fairly decent selection, lots of DVDs, lots of Blu-rays, so things to look through. I mean, either way, I'm pretty happy with my finds already, but I am going to go through all of this, of course, and see if there's anything else I need. Like I said, pretty decent looking selection. Off the bat, nothing's popping out at me, but maybe there's something in here I need. But even if not, again, I'm pretty happy with what I found today. So at first I was going through all the Blu-rays and thinking, yeah, there's nothing up here I need. It's all pretty much stuff I already have. But then I see the KL there, the Kino logo, and I don't have this. Witness for the Prosecution. I've heard of this movie. I know of this movie. I've never seen this movie. Now, is it something that's going to make its way into my collection? I don't know. I can't say. I've got to watch it first. But I'm not passing on a Kino release for I think like for only, look at that, for only $3, $2.99, which means these in theory should be only $1.99. But yeah, for $3, I'm not passing on a Kino Blu-ray. I would say leave your comments down below. Let me know if this movie's any good, but again, I've heard of it. I've heard it is good, so you guys don't really have to do that. I'm pretty sure this is a great movie. So, all right, yeah, for $3. Again, I don't know if I'll be keeping it. It may make it into my collection. It may not, but regardless, I'm picking this up for $3, and I'm checking this out. They do have some more anime here with Last Exile. I know I have some of these releases. I don't know which ones I have, which ones I don't. Honestly, when it comes to anime, I think I'm just gonna pretty much start holding off unless it is a complete series set. I just don't want to be picking up all these random loose volume releases unless it's a show I really, really know I want to get into, really want to check out. So again, like I said, I think I have some of these, but I'm just gonna pass. I was gonna say this is actually a pretty awesome find. It's a European release of The Little Mermaid. I used to collect stuff like this, all the different releases of all the different Disney movies. I had to pick up all the artwork variations, all the different releases. I was like super into buying just every single one and owning the same movie over and over and over again, which, as ridiculous as that sounds, yeah, I began to realize it was ridiculous and I stopped doing that. Still pretty awesome, although there's no actual disc inside. I do appreciate the reversible artwork. That's kind of cool, but anyway, no disc inside. I will take it up front. I will let them know, but I feel that kid screaming right now. That's kind of annoying. Although I don't know why I'm finding it annoying since I wasn't actually gonna buy this. It's annoying for somebody else who may have come along and wanted to pick up The Little Mermaid on Blu-ray. But for me, again, I'm okay with it. I'm just gonna take it up front and let them know there's no disc inside there. All right, so unfortunately, or maybe not so unfortunately, I think that's gonna do it for the movies. I don't really see anything else I wanna pick up. Just the couple of titles I saw up front and the one random Kino release. Otherwise, everything else is fairly common. I don't really see anything else that's jumping out at me as kind of more obscure or maybe harder to find, or really anything I would wanna pick up for me or for this store. They had some more Blu-rays down here. Goosebumps, Fantastic Beasts, there's Avengers, that's pretty awesome. Les Mis, which is pretty cool. Here's a copy of Returned to Snowy River, cool Disney movie, brand new factory sealed, kind of tempting, but just gonna end up passing on that. So again, nothing else I wanna pick up, but I'm pretty happy with my, well, minus that. I'm pretty happy with my, my movie finds. I'm still looking for a good, cheap Blu-ray player with remote for you, but unfortunately, we're not finding anything like that over here, although there is a VCR DVD combo, which is pretty awesome. Dare I even ask what they're asking? $20. That's actually not badly priced, though unfortunately no HDMI outputs, and as I always say, no HDMI, no buy. Not that I need yet another VCR DVD combo with HDMI outputs, but I gotta be honest, if if this had HDMI out for $20, even though I don't need like a 10th one, I probably would have picked it up. This is interesting. There's a whole bunch of these African American Christmas dolls. There's a Santa back there. I'm guessing Mrs. Claus, another Santa, and I don't know, a helper or something. That is cool to see. I rarely ever come across African American Santa Clauses and Mrs. Clauses, let alone a whole like gaggle of them. That is pretty awesome. I mean, I'm gonna pass on these. I have no need. This one kind of looks like an African-American Tim Allen though, doesn't it? Right? Am I right or am I wrong? That's interesting. Anyway, I don't need them. I'm gonna pass. Even Shawn thought the Mr. and Mrs. Clauses were pretty awesome. It is cool to see that many together all in one spot. And yes, I am correct. A whole bunch of Mr. and Mrs. Clauses together is called a gaggle of clauses. That's what it's called. Do you believe me? Maybe. You shouldn't. All right, so I'm thinking that's just about gonna do it for the Goodwill. I would go through the ridiculous amount of t-shirts they have over there in hopes of maybe finding a t-shirt that I'd wanna pick up and buy and wear. But again, there's no changing rooms at this Goodwill or any Florida Goodwills that I've ever seen. So I can't actually pick up a shirt, try it on, see if it fits. And as such, I'm not gonna buy any of those. So unfortunately, no shirts, but fortunately, lots of awesome pickups. I mean, brand new factory sealed Pokemon set there and some really awesome DVDs and Blu-rays. Not a huge haul, but quality over quantity. Dyslexia at its best. We found some cool stuff. I learned my lesson from the popcorn bucket, so I'm not actually going to physically touch these, but look at the really awesome Cheshire Cat shoes. Those are pretty cool. They've been worn, definitely. They're asking $12 on these. I guess you could clean these up, sanitize them, give them a good bath, and maybe they'd be worth wearing. No? You don't want to buy used shoes? No. You know what? Yeah, me neither. Before we leave, I do want to say that nobody questioned us about the Pokemon game, and the cart is still here. So clearly this was not somebody's cart. This is just stuff they're putting away. We got lucky. We came across the Pokemon set as they were putting it out. So awesome find. That is really cool. Again, brand new factory sealed. No, especially not factory sealed for $15. Good find. When we first walked in, I was so fixated on all the hats and the ears and the movies and the hopes that maybe possibly there'd be a Vinylmation within them that I completely missed that the whole first row here has nothing but Disney shirts and dresses and all kinds of really cool Disney gear. This is awesome. I don't think I'm gonna be picking any of this up because again, I don't know if it actually fits me or not, which is a bummer, but oh my gosh, what? That is a very, very, very large, an XXL for only $8 pass holder shirt with a whole lot of figments on it. Now, I don't really collect for figment anymore, so I'm gonna pass on this, but had this been just a couple of months ago, I'd be buying this. And something else I missed, because we never actually walked this far down the row, is that they have more movies up front as well. Again, it looks like all common stuff. I don't really see anything I need, with the exception of this. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I need a better copy of this. I actually should probably just hold out and pick it up on Blu-ray at some point. I would have bought this for $2 because, well, again, I need a better condition copy, but this is actually a worse condition copy. The disc was used as a hockey puck or a coaster. You choose. Either way, I'm going to end up passing on that. Although this is cool. Look at the Call Me ghost-faced phone case. That is pretty awesome for $5. Again, things I don't need, things I'm gonna pass on. All right, guys, so that is gonna do it for the Goodwill here in Kissimmee, Florida. All in all, not too bad. Not a crazy haul. Like I said, quality over, well, actually what I said was quantity over quality, but it wasn't. Quality over quantity. Some really, really good finds. Get that Pokemon game for $15, brand new, pretty awesome. Good find there. And then I paid in total $7. That's it, $7 for the movies I picked up. One complete series of an anime show I've never seen, but I'm looking forward to checking out. That really awesome Disney DVD, brand new factory sealed, and then the Kino Blu-ray. I mean, that's crazy. $7 for all that. Just mind-blowingly amazing deals right there on the movie. So some pretty cool pickups. But all right, guys, that is gonna do it from the Kissimmee, Florida Goodwill. So as always, guys, thank you all so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, we will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also, check down below for a link to Spreadshirt where you can get yourself retro rest stop t-shirts and hoodies and hats and buttons and pins and stuff like that. All kinds of cool things. And also hit that join button and become a member of this channel and gain early access to all of our videos. All that stuff helps support the show and it keeps the show going. So I really do appreciate it, really do appreciate the support. And if you guys watch this video all the way to the very end, hashtag...
Good finds.
All right, there you go. Hashtag good finds. We did get some good finds today. Hashtag good finds. If you guys watch this video all the way until the very end, like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. So the pricing at the Kissimmee Goodwill may have been a little high, except for on the movies, which was awesome. But the good news is, to get to the Kissimmee Goodwill, and to get home from the Kissimmee Goodwill, we got to drive through Disney property. So we're getting some jumbo slices of pepperoni pizza. Yeah, today was a good day.